Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Moscow, and today we'll look at these Alien Warriors by Neca. This is an Ultimate figures. They were released in 2018 and produced in 2017. Also, I know that there are two reissues of these figures, but I really wanted to find this very first variant. The case is that in the second reissue they added copper colors to these figures and they started to look like it is from a Kenner line, and I don't like it. I really wanted to get these movie accurate versions, and it is very hard to find them nowadays. The problem is that there are bootlegs of these figures. Obviously these original versions were KO'd, and the later versions also were pirated. So keep that in mind. And let's look on these very first versions. First, as you can see, the very first edition of this toy has this plastic hook looking to the right. As you can see, the contrast is very good on the cover. You can see all little details. Here it is. Brown and blue warrior. Okay, from this side the same exact situation, very good contrast. You can see Neca real toys. From the other side, once again, very good contrast, Ultimate edition, Neca real toys. From the top you can see aliens. By the way, let's measure the scotch. It was packed with the white 2.5 cm scotch, as you can see, 2.5. And the brown version also was packed with 2.5 scotch. From the back side, just the same image, only differs the Alien Warrior blue one and the brown one. Okay, here is a curious thing. As you can see in this text, there is written that they company has established. Obviously there should be an article there, not they. And on the later versions they corrected this mistake. Also on the brown you also can see this mistake, they instead of the. Okay, let's look more closely. Here it is. Basic promo photos of the product. Okay, let's look on the bottom, the brown one. You can see it was produced on 15th of June 2017. Real toys without white inserts. Bold black font, 0 to 3 years old. This symbol has this very thick line. And also, as you can see, despite that it's an official toy, this logo seems like it was scanned and then printed. But it is okay. 20th Century Fox at those times. The font is like this. Also, this product was sold by official broker Here.com. Okay, now the blue one. You can see the same exact font and quality. This pixel-like quality of printing. Also, it was produced on 15th of June 2017. Real toys without white inserts. And this information. As you can see, this is a UPC code, and this is a UPC code of the brown version. 8 and 6. Now let's open the boxes. First let's look on the brown warrior. Very good contrast. I can see all the details on the background. Here's how it looks in the box. So here it is. Beautiful. Now the blue warrior. Also the contrast is very good. Very good image of the warrior alien from the second movie. As you can see. Okay, now I will open them and I will be back. Okay, before I continue, there is another small tip when you are choosing your original Neca toy. As you can see, when you get out this flap, there is this line between the images. You can see that there is a hard cartoon, and these lines are really very straight, and the edges are very good. And on the bootlegs there are something like torn. They are very bad, so look at this area also. And the flap itself is very firm, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's look on the warriors on blisters. Here's the brown warrior. This is how it looks. It was packed with this plastic double belts, as you can see. The chest booster was packed with this white scotch in this area. Also there is scotch where is the face hugger. Plastic belt for the egg. Here's the plastic belt, and here. There is no numbers on the blister. I couldn't find them. Here's the blue warrior. And again the chest booster is packed with this white scotch. Here's the double plastic belt, and here's here and here and here. Okay, and again the face hugger also is packed with the scotch. No numbers on the blister. Okay, now I'll detach them and I'll be back. Okay, let's start our comparison from the accessories. Let's look at the chest boosters. Left is from brown pack, right is from blue pack. Pretty much the same. Silver teeth on these babies. Very close painting, you can see. The material is pretty soft, and you can see the metal wire inside the body. Yeah, the same exact scheme of painting. Now the face huggers. Left is from brown, right from the blue. And again we can see the same exact type of painting, very close. These central legs are bent. On fake versions there's commonly maybe spreaded. Also the metal wire inside the tail of the face hugger. Okay, now overmorphs. Left is from brown, right is from blue. I can see this more blue highlights on the blue version, only here on the brown version. And from this side the scheme is pretty the same. I can say that the blue version a little bit darker. Okay, now let's look inside. Pretty much the same. From this side, Fox All Rights Reserved 2018. Yes, 2018. So that's the new mold for the overmorph from 2018. Now let's look on the warriors. First of all, I want to mention these figures were heavily warmed by me with the hot pot. So the problem is in their elbow joints, they were freezed. Also some problems with hip joints. Be aware, you can tear it very easily. And some problems with the feet, they also will freeze. And on the blue xenomorph there is a QC, this feet falls out. That's because there is a crack in this area inside the mold. It holds, but very badly. Okay, and I also can say that these are my favorite aliens from the second movie. The best execution of this character. Very good paint scheme, good articulation, so definitely try to find this first version of the Ultimate Alien Warrior. Okay, let's first look on the Brown Warrior. Here is Brown Warrior. You can see how it shines, because the varnish is very good. It's a standard warrior ultimate figure. The pink warrior was the same, and many others. Okay, we can see that the tongue is painted with white, with silver teeth, and inside it is his mouth is black. Also, teeth are silver. Watch for the quality of painting. Okay, beautifully done. Totally shines. Okay, from this side, very good painting. No QC issues with painting. Look at this sparkling varnish, very good. His arms, silver claws, fingertips. The metal wire inside the tail, and also it can rotate here. Let's look on the license. You can see Fox already is reserved, and this is a fresh mold. You can see Neca 2018. So this is the very first realization of this mold. The articulation is standard already for this figure set, and this modern one. Head turns, mouth opens, the tongue can be removed, as I showed you. 360 rotation, you can move like this. There is no bicep swivel in this mold, be aware. So because bootleggers may add here a swivel, or when a figure should have swivel, they do not do it. There is a rotation on pin, double joint in the elbow, forearm also spins. You can see the movement in here, also on the pin. Here it is, and also it moves so. The fingers are also articulated. The chest moves. Rotation on the hip. There is a split, forward, backward. Two jointed knee. It moves on the ball joint in feet, and also toes are articulated. As well as the tail, you can pose it however you want. So let's look on the blue warrior. Here is the blue one. Also you can see the very good varnish. These highlights are in brown. The tongue is also white with silver teeth. Okay, black in the mouth, silver teeth. You can see brown highlights, black highlights, blue highlights. Okay. From this side, very good painting under the head. So basically, definitely the bootleg version differs from the original. Silver claws on the feet. The articulation is just the same, so I want to show it again. Okay, the mold, Fox all rights reserved, and Neca 2018. Okay, final thoughts. I really enjoy these figures. This is the best variant of Alien Warriors from the second movie. Definitely try to find the very first release from 2018. Perfect painting. Some QC issues with the joints, but Hotpot can solve the problem. Yes, there are several reissues of this toy, but I don't really like the paint scheme. So this is my opinion. Thank you for watching and goodbye.